Hello Gemini, and welcome to Oya Tanata, our channel. I will be doing a reading for you today about your current situation. I got new cards and I'm loving it. They're cute, they're pretty, and it's been fun studying them more and more and more. I like the illustrations. They're animal based and quite informative. So let's see what, okay, you have one card that's put up for you. Let's see what Gemini should know at this time about their current situation. Okay, that's a couple cards. Couple cards. Couple cards for you, Gemini. Alright. Okay, let's take 3 more cards. Alright. What else should Gemini know at this time? It's interesting that you have the Hermit and the Fool card at the same time, because one is more like staying and the other one is like go out. All right, let's see. What else should Gemini know at this time about their current situation? Okay, thank you. All right, I'm gonna put this in frame so that you can see it perfectly. Ooh la la. Okay, Gemini, you have such interesting personalities showing up here. One is quite indoorsy and the other one is outdoorsy, introverted, extroverted. Might be you might have an ambivient personality, pardon me. Ambivient, yes, ambivient is a mix of extroverted and introverted. Or it could be that this is talking about 2 people in your life. One is quite extroverted, one is quite introverted, or you and somebody. So the energy is quite an interesting one. Gemini, you have the 10 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords, the World in reverse, the Star, the Hermit, the Fool, and the 4 of Cups showing up for you. So you have 4 major arcana cards and 4 minor arcana cards, and each of the minor arcana cards are in different suits. Interesting. So you have earth, water, wind, and fire showing up for you. The fire is firing. What's keeping you up at night? What's making you feel bothered? Are you bothered? Is there something bothering you? What is bothering Gemini? There seems to be something bothering Gemini. What is bothering Gemini? Ooh. Okay, and funny, landed on top of the card I was thinking about when I actually asked the question. What is Gemini bothered about? 9 of Wands in reverse, and then you have the 10 of Wands. Why are you so bothered? Okay, but when the 9 of Wands is reverse, ooh, baby, what's going on with you, Gemini? Don't stay up at night. No need to be thinking too much about the problem. It's not going to go away by how much you think about it. Sometimes problems go away by not thinking about them. They'll just solve themselves. I can see here that the 5 of Swords, there's something you're contending with. And the World in reverse. There are 2 people in your corner right now. I don't know, I've been doing a lot of Gemini readings, and I keep saying that there's someone, either you're mentoring someone or someone is mentoring you, or there's someone that you're in partnership with that is either not working for you, or you got to reconsider the way. This feels like a light bulb moment, by the way. The Hermit. Feels like you're confused about what to do. You don't know if you should wait or if you should move. The Hermit and the Fool cards are really the domineering ones in this reading. They're really quite the ones speaking the most here. So it feels like you're torn between 2 decisions. You don't know if you should move ahead or if you should stay where you are. You're confused. You know that if you move, it will be bright, but if you stay, it may also be bright. You're gambling on if you should go or stay. You'll be confused. Why is Gemini confused? What's the confusion about? Look at this. Ace of Wands. Creativity. It seems like you want to move ahead, but there's something keeping you. It seems like there's just something preventing you from moving on. The Ace of Wands, you can see the firefly trapped. It's kind of like a trap in here. You're in, like, it's not a moth to a flame situation. That's not what this is. This is, you want to fly, you want to be free, but something is keeping you trapped. and locked in, and you're trapped. And that's how it feels too with the Ten of Wands. You know, you feel trapped. You feel like everything is just happening so slowly. Gemini. With the Nine of Wands in reverse, Ten of Wands upright, Ace of Wands, you just feel locked out. You feel like everything is just slow. Like internal turmoil. Everything is just not working as it should. Something is all over the place, even with the Five of Swords energy. Okay, it's like, what is going on? Gemini, it's not working as it should for you. You feel like it's not working as it should for you. And to some extent, that is keeping you, that's preventing you from making a move. You're not sure if you should stay. You're not sure if you should leave. You are trapped between two, you're like between a rock and a hard place. Sorry about my shaky camera. You're between a rock and a hard place. The Hermit is like, you gotta stay indoors, you gotta keep it locked in. And then the Fool is like, you gotta go outside and keep it locked out. It's like, you just don't know what to do. And then right there is the Four of Cups. Your energy is like, you're depressed. This is giving depression. Because Four of Swords, you're just like, oh, I want to be by myself. I don't want to talk to anybody. And same with the Hermit, as well as the Five of Swords, unexpected challenges, but not challenges. This reflecting your emotional state of mind, Gemini. You feel like you're at the top and you can't get off. You feel like it feels to you like you're in a roller coaster, you're at the Ferris wheel, you're in a seat that just keeps going on and you can't get off. You're skydiving without the parachute. You feel like everything is happening, everything is all over the place. Look at the bottom of the deck, you have the Tower card. Lightning striking, confusion, pain, sorrow. There's just something here that is making you, Gemini, feel discombobulated. Look at, it's just right. Look at Tower card. So typically when you have the Eight of Pentacles, it's like you're reaching a place where everything is settled. But I'm seeing an unsettlement here. The Four of Cups energy, the World in reverse, the Ace of Wands, the Ten of Wands, the Nine of Wands in reverse. So even though there's a bright spot with the Star and the Fool where you can just start it all over again, you don't want to. You're really depressed. Your energy is off. You're tired. Not tired. There's just something off. What is going on with Gemini? What is going on with Gemini? And what is this energy? What is this depression? What's really happening? Page of Wands in reverse. You can't seem to get inspiration. You just can't seem to get yourself in order. Look, it's went off camera, but this is what came out. Page of Wands in reverse. It feels like you're off something. There's something. Maybe some of you are experiencing a cold turkey and it's not a pleasant experience. Cold turkey from maybe substance abuse. So the bright light is dim. Because the Star is a bright light, but it's dim. So there's something here that is just not getting right for you. There's a light that has gone off in your life. There's something that isn't working the way it's supposed to. Maybe because you need to restructure something. You need to restructure yourself. You need to restructure your belief system. That's why the Tower is showing up for you. So maybe there are some destructive behaviors that you had that needs to get out of the way so that you're able to rescue yourself, rescue your emotions, be able to make the best decision for yourself. So maybe you have to repeat a mantra. Maybe you have to keep telling yourself, I can do this. I'm really good. I'm really good. I am loved. I'm really great at what I do. I'm loved. I'm loved because of just who I am, not because of what I can do or what I can give people or what I take to make myself feel good. Maybe go to the mirror every day, every morning. Go to the mirror and tell yourself, I am loved. I believe that my existence in this world is important. I'm not here by mistake. I'm not here by happenstance. I'm needed and wanted. The universe wants me. The universe knew that I am important to it. That's why I came into existence, and just keep telling yourself good things. It will stick. Because I'm saying here that this whole thing, emotional trauma, emotional position that you're in, where you just feel depressed, where you feel unwanted, unloved, is all in your head. But it's not necessarily because you made it up. It's because you looked at some patterns and you felt like those patterns were there for a reason, and it made you feel unwanted. It made you feel unloved. But it's not a reflection of who you are. It's just a sense of what the world is. But you don't need to absorb energies that are not supposed to be yours. The fire within you has been drowned out by something, and it could be this substance abuse. It could even just be an abuse in terms of being needy, like you just want someone to be there for you. It doesn't necessarily have to be drug abuse. It doesn't necessarily have to be like alcohol abuse. It could be validation. It could just be a need for validation. It could be that you are stuck on being validated by people, by outside opinions, and it's fucking with your mind, it's fucking with your spirit, it's breaking your spirit. You're feeling broken, you're feeling trapped, you're feeling locked, you're feeling overwhelmed. There's just something overwhelming in you. Yeah, Gemini. How can Gemini solve this? Let's stop talking about the problem, because like I'm pretty sure you know what the problem is. You're feeling it, right? Because you're just stuck in between somewhere. You can't seem to make a decision, and the Four of Cups energy, you want to be by yourself, you don't want to talk to anyone. Page of Wands in reverse, Nine of Wands in reverse, Ten of Wands, Ace of Wands, the World card in reverse, Five of Swords, the Emmet card, the Tower card. You just don't want to see anybody. Even the Eight of Pentacles card that typically reads as like a good card, like when it comes out, people are like, oh yeah, great, advancement, improvement, working hard or hardly working type of energy, making the money, getting my bag. For you right now, it's like you don't even give a fuck about what is going on in your bag. Like you could just throw the bag into the ocean as far as you care, because you feel like you're stuck. Like the mountain goat is just there doing just like the money is within reach, but this is you here not making a move to do anything. You're just by yourself. Meh. The irony of it is that you have the star power. You're a star. You're a star, baby girl. But something is just not making you feel like a star. Something is making you abuse a substance. And now you know also that it's such a destructive habit. And that is why you are experiencing the cold turkey. So you're going cold turkey and you're trying to survive this. Maybe that's why you're also locked, keeping yourself. Maybe you're going through rehab. There's something locking you. You feel locked. You feel locked out of the world. Yeah, I'm sensing that energy. Locked out of the world, or deliberate locking out of the world so that you can survive the world. But there's just something. So yeah, okay, we know what the problem is. Let's see what the solution is, because Ayatana is about solutions. Ayatana is about progress. We don't do problems here, we do progress. Even when we see what the problems are, we talk about the progress. Okay, Queen of Cups and the Judgment card has come out for you to talk about what to do in terms of your progress. You need to detox, which you're doing, but you gotta detox your mind, because all healing starts with the mind. You've got to believe that you can heal in order for you to heal. So you've got to also, with the Judgment card, you've got to look at your place in the whole thing. It's funny because the King of Cups is at the bottom of the deck and corresponds with the Queen of Cups. I'm going to bring it out. All right. You've got to also look at your role in it, because the world is harsh. The world is bad to you, but how have you let the world affect you? Are you bothering too much about what the world does, what the world thinks of you? You gotta stop doing that so that you can be free. Yeah, you gotta start looking inward and detox your mind. One way to detox your mind is to understand all the roles that people play, all the roles that you have played, all the things that has happened so far. Forgive Forgiveness is the first step. Forgive. You gotta forgive yourself. You gotta forgive your father. You gotta forgive your mother. You gotta forgive. I'm sensing here that you gotta forgive that ex that jilted you at the altar. There's someone that promised you marriage and then didn't show up. I don't know what it is, but I'm just sensing here. Someone that promised you a union. There's a kind of union. I'm picturing. I can see that there was a union. The person didn't come through. So it could be a union in marriage. It could be a union in business. It could be that this person ruined your work or your reputation, and they left you to carry the shitload of consequences, and they've been nowhere to be seen since. And it's got you in over your head, and you've been battling depression ever since. So for some of you, this whole aspect of having been an addict and have been going through cold turkey now to get out of addiction, that rings true for you. For others of you, it's more of there was someone that made you go into deep depression, almost even clinical depression, because they failed to come through on their promises, and they broke their covenant with you, they broke their promises with you, and they left you handling all of the ridiculous, awful consequences of their actions. And you've just been all over the place. But the thing is that the way forward is to get your balance back. Queen of Cups energy, King of Cups energy, Judgment card. You gotta get your balance back. And how do you get your balance? You get your balance by ensuring that you just take it one step at a time. Maybe even write down on the note, like take a paper, take a notebook, open up a blank page, take a pen, divide the blank page, and on one side write your name, on the other side write the person's name that offended you, that caused this pain, and write all what they did to you. Write all what you did to yourself, what you feel you did to yourself. Rip it out, burn it off, and blow the char paper into the wind and let it go. The queen of cups here says, not many know I can swim, but it's underwater that I like to be. Plants are fresher here. There's less stress on my body. It's as if time has stood still. Things are quieter here, and I can clear my mind and connect back to myself. Did you hear that? Do you want me to read it again? Or you heard it? Fine, great. So with this Queen of Cups energy, it's telling you, get rid of the muddled thoughts, get rid of the anger, get rid of the depression, get rid of the pain of the past, get rid of the things that made you feel less than by not drowning the thoughts in substance or in a coping mechanism, by seeking outside validation or by becoming an addict to something. No, that's not the way to do it. The way to do it is to sit down, reflect on what happened, reflect on their role in it, your role in it. Don't blame yourself for what you could have done better or what you should have seen or what you should have known. No. Get to a place where you can be calm, where you can be quiet. Be like the moose in this Queen of Cups illustration. Go to a place that you feel good. Don't think about the world. Don't think about what is fucking up. Don't think about what is going wrong. Don't think about the slow pace at which your healing might be. Don't think about any of that. Take it one day at a time, one step at a time, so you're able to connect back to yourself. With the King of Cups here, you have the Beware that says, did you know that what you build with your skills can literally change the landscape around you? All you have to do is trust that your gifts are not for you alone, but were given to you to be of service to those around you. You just never really know what sort of impact you will have until you become active in playing the part that only you were created for. And that is the King of Cups. So, when you're done with ensuring that you have reflected, you have looked at all the angles, you have made peace with all the possibilities and all what happened and the possibilities of what was to happen, you have now been able to curtail the issue and know the way forward. Now you're building step by step, little by little. At the end of it all, you'll be able to find that balance between yourself to grow, to achieve what you need to achieve, and get out of the funk. So let's see what other cards are showing up for you, Gemini, in this reading. I'd like to move on to a higher note. All right. Okay. What Gemini know at this time? They're reading about their current situation. Alright, I'm gonna pick a card. Ooh, Wheel of Fortune. It's gonna turn out well. Everything's, you see this work that you're putting in, it's gonna bring about a good result for you. So you taking a step back to reevaluate your life, to know that you can heal from the past, you can move on from the addiction. You can stop being addicted to whatever substance or feeling or people that you have been addicted to. That work that you're putting in is going to be a good one. Something that at the end of the day results in a good deal for you, results in a good way of life for you, and everything will just happen greatly for you. Let's see what the Oracle decks have to say about your current situation. I got new Oracle decks also, so get ready to see my Zazie cards. And okay, so let's see what they have to say. Okay, one card has popped up for you already. Oh, no. No is a full sentence. This is something, Gemini. Maybe you're having problems with dealing with the situation because you're so afraid to say no. Again, addiction to validation, probably. Wanting to always have other people's opinions, probably. Wanting to always be seen as good by other people, probably. Whatever it is, you should actually get used to saying no and knowing that no is a full sentence. Do not accept what you don't want. Do not accept what's not working for you. Say no and keep it moving. Okay, let's see if there's any other message to wrap up this reading for Gemini to know about their current situation. Sorry, not sorry. I said it. I said what I said. I am not sorry. No need to apologize to anybody. No need to feel like you gotta make up for who you are by pleasing everyone. Don't be a people pleaser. It's not good for you. It's not good for your situation at this time. It's not good overall. Sorry, not sorry. No is a full sentence. And your healing process is great. And I pray for you that even as you go through this healing process, everything pans out well for you. So sustain your healing and you're able to fully heal. Not partial healing, but full healing, where you become an unbothered queen again, from a place of actual healing, not because you're trying to keep whatever it is, trauma or triggers locked in, but because you have dealt with them, you know how to handle them. And everything is working for you. Thank you for watching Oyetana Tarot channel. This has been your reading, Gemini. I will see you in the next video.